Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. We made it through the week, and today is the beginning of our weekend. And today I want to talk about success. Success is a good topic on a Friday. Shh. Because we have crushed it this week, and now we are looking forward. We're thinking that we're going to rest this weekend, and we're going to look forward to next week. So I want to talk about what is success and how can we achieve success. And we're going to be thinking big in this video. We're going to be looking at the big picture of success. So success isn't success unless it's on your terms. So what success means for someone else may be entirely different than what success means to you. You have entirely different dreams than everyone else on the planet. And so there may be some common threads, you and the collective. But there are definitely some things that are unique to your heart. And so I'm going to give you an assignment to work on this weekend. And this is going to be a little bit, let me just go ahead and tell you, this is going to be a little bit of a scary assignment because if you've never done this before. But I want you to do it because this is going to transform your mentality. This is going to help you to gain clarity on what it means to be successful to you. Okay. So I want you to get a piece of paper and a pen, and you're going to write down your dream life. And I give you permission to be as specific and as detailed as possible because you do not know what success is if you've not defined it. If you don't have a clear image, a clear description of what your dream life is, then you're just shooting arrows in a random direction. You're not going to hit that target because you don't know what the target is. You can't see the target. So that's why it's important in the beginning of your journey towards success to know exactly what that looks like for you. So here's some guidelines I want you to practice in writing out what success looks like for you. Okay. I want you to start by writing out what your dream home looks like. And maybe you already live in your dream home, but maybe there's improvements you want to make to it. Or maybe you don't live in your dream home and there is a home later on that you desire to build or to buy. What does that home look like? What are the rooms like? What does the furniture feel like when you're sitting on it? What are your kids doing in your home when you're sitting there seeing yourself in your home? Describe it. Put down all the little frills that you want to have in your home. If you want to have, a pool in your backyard or, whatever thing that's important to you that you may or may not believe is even in the cards for you. Put that down. What kind of car do you want to drive? Okay. What kind of body do you want to have? Is something that is in your goals is to lose weight or to gain muscle or to become more athletic or fit. Put it down and describe what your ideal body looks like. Okay. How much money do you want to be making? Ooh, we're getting deep now. How much money do you want to be bringing in every single month? Okay. And understand when we're writing these things down, the only limits are the ones that we place on ourselves. Keep that in mind when you're writing all of this down. What does your day look like? How do you spend your time every single day? What does an ideal day look like for you? How do you want to be living? How much do you want to be working? How much do you want to be spending time with your kids? How much time do you want to be spending in self-care? What does your self-care look like for you on an ideal day? And what do you do for your work? How do you serve your community? How do you serve in your business? What does your business look like from day to day? What causes do you give to that you care about, that you're able to support financially, or through volunteering? And we're places that you go on vacation with your family. And so those are just some guidelines to get you started. And you can write down other things as well that align with your version of what success looks like for you. Now, once you get done with that, this is how I want you to reflect on it. I want you to really visualize that version of yourself that already has all of those things. Take a moment and get still and get quiet and close your eyes and picture your future self with all the things that you currently desire. And how does that version of yourself feel? How does that version of yourself act? How does that version of yourself think? And what you what you're going to do now is you're going to embody that future version of yourself. You're going to be her right now. Every day, you're going to go back to her. You're going to ask yourself, what would that future version of myself do right now? Okay? Because like you said, like I've said before, the only limits are the ones that we put on ourselves. And and the way that this works is, this is something that I learned from my mentor, Martha Krejci. The way that this works is that when we start visualizing all those that future version of ourselves with all the things, our subconscious mind goes into play, and our subconscious mind starts bringing up creative ideas, pulling out creative ideas. Well, here's one thing I can do that's going to bring me closer to that reality. Here's something else I can do that's going to bring me closer to that reality. I encourage you, this is something that I've done several times, because a lot of times that version of me changes. That version of success, there might be something else that I've thought of that I want to add to that, or maybe something I want to change on it. So it's something that I've done from time to time, but I operate from a place of asking. And right now in my present reality, I operate from a place of asking myself, what would that future version of me do? What would she think in this situation? How would she feel? And it really has built my confidence up so much. And you know what? I believe that my dreams are possible. And I give you permission, no matter how crazy and wild your dreams are, I give you permission to do the same thing, to dream big, to believe big things for yourself and for your family, and to believe that all things are possible, because they are. So I hope you have a great weekend. And last thing, if you haven't joined my group, Survival Mode to Successful Mompreneurs of Little Kids Creating Momentum, I encourage you to head on over there and join. We've got some amazing things